welcome to Darwin's Designs. This is part 2 of my winch actuated dump trailer I'm building. So if you haven't seen the first one, I'll put a little tag up there to take you to the first one. Definitely check the first one out. I did the framing and the hitch in the first one. I since finished boxing that in. I'm gonna notch it out, I think, too, and I added my extra supports there. So right now I have it kind of sitting mocked up for how high it'll tilt and where my axle is going to be and how I'm going to do that, so just so I can show you. So I need to cut that end off to stick out 2 inches wider and weld this piece of threaded rod, and then I have a nut underneath here that I'll weld and frame up, but that allows it to swivel. And then I put an axle on either end to hold these. And I just went to my local Princess Auto today and picked up my hubs, or drive plates I guess, and my hubs, weld-on hubs. So I got 4 of those, 4 of these, and I have an assortment of different bolts that I'm going to be using for wheel studs. For now I'm only going to have 3 on each, but I think that'll be enough. We'll see. Oh, yep. That'll mount out kind of like here, and that's what the wheel will go on to. I just knocked down my thing here. So it's going to be 5 feet between the lift point and the frame for the scissor mechanism to open. As the winch pulls it forwards, it'll open up, and that's what'll lift this. So I've got this first axle carrier, or whatever you want to call it, kind of put together. So I meant about gusseting the sides and welding the crap out of it. So it's pretty nice beads considering. Once, and then 1 axle here and 1 axle here for each wheel. It moves nice and free. Obviously I'll get rid of a shot of grease or something once I'm done welding on it, because it just boils off. So in this video I am finally trying my new toy that I bought a few months ago. Is the Best Arc BTC 500 DP. I watched some reviews on it and I thought that they were pretty good. so I decided to buy one. So I did kind of do some test cutting just on a scrap of steel, and definitely cut it and stuff. So I'm going to use it just to try and notch these ends so they cup around here so I can weld them on nicer and stronger. Okay, so I got the first part of my tipping bed frame kind of put together. So I used my new plasma cutter over here to notch these, which you saw in the video, and then I welded them together. So I need to extend this to about here. I need a little piece on each end, and then I can start putting my cross members on. Then I'm going to put some 1x stripping on, and then tin goes on top of that. But I need to get this frame built so I can figure out how to do my hinges. Okay, back at her today here. Took this piece of angle iron I had, still hot, so I have my glove on, just to kind of extra reinforce these corners because that's pretty thin steel and I couldn't weld it very well, as you can tell by that. And I'm gonna get this last side on, then I can get this thing kind of in place and see how long my axles are gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be a productive night. All right. There, now I have a fully built rectangle. Got all my edges all welded together. This end all gusseted up because it was kind of weak tubing, this white stuff. So I needed to do that to figure out how long my axles needed to be. So I think that's going to be about the sweet spot. Not much of a space between. Not bad for first cut. Just need to trim a little bit on this side. So it looks pretty good. I think it's just a little bit on either side. got 1 welded, 2 welded, 3. That is all my cross members welded in there. Just need to clean them up a little bit here. It is really starting to look like a trailer. Okay, and that is going to wrap up part 2. I got the bed frame all put together, and I got the axles all put together and pre-greased. I got my grease nipples here on the back side because it is just a bushing, so I will have to make sure I keep those nice and greased up. Oh, I think it's coming along awesome. Look at this side. Same thing. Thanks for watching till the end. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and don't hesitate to toss a question or comment down below. Here's a couple more of my videos to check out.